So let's continue with that problem. Question number 12 in your textbook. Okay. So we were with the first one. First transaction. Started business with cash 1,75,000. Building 1 lakh. Okay. So I told you, you can either write it as two different transactions. You can write it separately, like cash account, debtor, capital, and again. So the narration is started business with cash. Okay. Started business with cash. That is the narration. And again, you can write it as a separate entry, building account, debtor to capital. This is also correct. So you will write started business with building as an asset, as capital. Okay. Started business with an asset as capital. That is the journal entry. I mean the narration. But instead of that, you can combine these two. You can combine both of this entry and you can write it as cash account debtor, building account debtor. So to debtor, to capital. So instead of writing it separately, what we do, we are combining both the entries together. That is called combined journal entry. Okay, combined. You combined both the journal entries together. So here the thing is, you will have two debits. That's okay. Two debits. So cash account 1,75,000, building 1 lakh, and together 2,75,000. You will write it as credit amount, capital. Is it clear now? Okay. Now do it. The next one, I have asked you to do it alone. Goods purchased for cash. You can do it. So what is the second journal entry? January 2. What is the journal entry? Goods purchased for cash. Pavitra, tell me the journal entry for January 2nd. Goods purchased for cash. Pavitra, are you there? Yes, Rahul, what is the journal entry?
Purchase account for goods, cash.
Very good. Purchase account debtor to cash. Okay. So that's okay for all? Purchase account debtor to cash? Okay. Now, sold goods to Ramesh. Anish, tell me the journal entry. Sold goods to Ramesh.
Sales account.
Yes.
Ramesh account debit to sales account.
Ramesh account debtor to sales. I told you sales always credit. Okay. Ramesh account debtor to sales. Good. Okay. Pranav, January 4th.
Wages is an expense.
You're right. Wages is expense. Paid wages.
Wages debtor to cash account.
Very good. Yes. Wages account debtor to cash. Please complete it. Wages account debtor to cash. Okay. Where did you reach? Over? Sold goods for cash. No. January 6th. Sold goods for cash. Okay, yes. Sold goods for cash. Cash account debtor to sales. That's over. Now, January 10th. Paid for trade expenses. So, it is clearly given that it is trade expenses. And you paid it. So, trade expenses account debit to cash. What is the date? January 10. January 10. Trade expenses account debit to cash. So you write the narration. Paid trade expenses. That is the narration. Okay. Then, cash received from Ramesh. See, it is directly given to you that cash received from Ramesh. So, when you receive cash, cash account debit to Ramesh. That is clear, no? And it is said that discount is allowed. Discount allowed means what? It is a loss. See, look at the Ramesh amount. It is actually 30,000. Okay. And here they say that cash received 29,500. Cash is 29,500. And 500 rupees they have, the business has given as discount. Discount allowed is given. So, discount allowed is actually a loss. Discount allowed. So, that is also debited. It is an expense. You can say it that way also. It is an expense. Discount allowed debtor. So, this entry, it will have two debits. 500 rupees. Cash account debtor, 29,500. Discount allowed debit, 500 to Ramesh. How much? 30,000. This is how you write it. Okay? Then, goods purchased, it is not for, it is from. Okay? January 14th. Goods purchased from Sudhir. In the question, it is given as for Sudhir. Make it from Sudhir. Goods purchased from Sudhir. So you can find, see, now you get used to these transactions. Purchase account is always debit. Purchase account debit to Sudhir. Sudhir account. How much? 27,000, 27,000. Okay, no? Cartage paid. Cartage is, actually it is a new term, but you can see cartage paid. So payment is done. Definitely there is cash involved. Cash account is there. And cartage is actually an expense related to transportation. Okay, cartage. It is an expense related to transportation. So payment made. So definitely your cash balance is getting reduced. So cash account is given credit to cash. So what is debit? Cartage. Cartage account debtor. Cartage account debtor to cash. Cartage account debtor to cash. The next transaction, January 20th, drew cash for personal use. Drew cash for personal use. What is that? Yes? Drew cash for personal use, that is drawings. Okay, so again, drawings account debtor to cash. Drawings, when is it? On 20th. 20th. Drawings account debtor to cash. The amount is 5,000. 5,000. So write the narration. Withdrew cash for personal use. Withdrew or drew cash for personal use. Drew cash for personal use. Now, look on to the next transaction. Goods used for household. That means it is also drawings. And what is the drawings made? Is it cash? No, it is goods. Goods are used for household. Household means it is personal. House. It is not connected with the business. So here drawings are taken in the form of goods. So the entry is drawings account debtor to purchases because it is goods. And you take it as purchase. Why? Purchase is the one which comes to the business and it is maintained as stock. Can you write sales over there? No. Sales means what? Gone outside. It is not there in the business. So here you take it as drawings account debtor to purchases. Goods used for household. 2000, 2000. You can write the narration as withdrew goods for personal use. Okay. Drawings account debtor to purchases. Now, the next journal entry. Cash paid to Sudhir cash paid to Sudhir and discount is also there. So cash paid to Sudhir. Sudhir account debtor to cash. This is the journal entry. Okay. Actually, look onto the goods purchased from Sudhir. How much should be paid to him? The amount to be given to Sudhir is 27,000. But actually, how much we are paying? We have paid only 26,700. 26,700. What about the remaining amount? Here it is the discount received. To discount received. Okay, 300. Actually, the payment to Sudhir is 27,000. But the business need not pay full 27,000. The business paid only 26,700. That means the business has received a discount of rupees 300. So it is discount received. So in this journal entry, one debit and there is two credits. Okay. Sudhir account, debtor, how much? 27,000 to cash. How much is paid to him? It is only 26,700. So what about the 300 rupees? That is to discount received. Clear? To discount received account. Now calculate the totals. It's over. So at the end of the journal, what you do? You will find the total of both the columns. Debit amount column, credit amount column. Both should be equal. Okay. Calculate, check both the sides. Tell me the amount. What is the total amount of debit and credit? Over. Please calculate and tell me the final amount.
Ma'am, 4,86,700.
Once again, 4 lakh,
86,700.
36,000,
86,
86. Louder, please.
700.
700. Okay, everybody got the same amount? 4,83,200. Am I right? Yes? Yes or no? Okay. Now let's try the next question. Question number 13. 13. Hema started business with cash. Can you see the question? Is it clear? Yes? Okay. Started business with cash. So what is the journal entry on December 1st? First journal entry is cash account debtor to capital. Started business with cash. Cash account debtor to capital. Okay. So December 1, you have the journal entry, cash account debtor to capital. I hope there is no confusion with this journal entry. Cash account debtor to capital. 1 lakh, 1 lakh. 1 lakh. Okay. Now, next one, December 2nd. So write the narration, started business with cash. Started business with cash. Draw the line. Okay. Now, December 2nd. Opened a bank account with SBI. So, the business is opening a bank account. Then the journal entry is, so bank account, bank is also an asset. So from the business, we transfer the money. From the business, we put it into the bank. That's only the difference. So the journal entry is, bank account debtor to cash. Cash get reduced with the bank. Why? It is no more maintained in the business. Cash is reduced with the business. So asset decrease, you credit it. Now where is the cash? Cash has gone to the bank account. So bank account is also an asset. So that increase 30,000, 30,000. Bank account debtor to cash. What is the narration? Opened a bank account. Opened a bank account with SBI. Finish. Okay. Now, on December 3rd, what is happening on December 3rd? Purchased goods from Ashu. Purchase. Now, you know what is purchase. Purchase account debit. Purchase account debit to, it is a credit transaction to Ashu. 20,000, 20,000. 20,000. Okay. So purchase, you write the narration, purchased goods from Ashu. Your narration is over. Draw the line. Now on December 6th, what happens on December 6th? December 6th, what is happening? Sold goods to Rahul for cash. Aparna, is it a cash transaction or a credit transaction?
Credit.
No, it's a cash.
Sorry, cash.
Okay. It's a cash transaction. Why? You find the term for cash. Even though Rahul name is given, you find for cash. So sold goods to Rahul for cash. So you get, when you sell something, you get cash. What is the journal entry? Cash account debit to sales. I told you purchase is always a debit, sales is always credit. Sold goods for cash. That is the narration. Sold goods for cash. Finish. You draw the line. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. After writing the narration, draw the line. Sold goods to Rahul for cash. Okay. Now, next is on December 10th. December 10th. Bought goods from Tara for cash. Anish, what kind of transaction is that?
Ma'am, increasing. Ma'am, purchase account.
Bought goods from Tara for cash.
Purchase account debit to cash.
Purchase account debit to cash. Very good. Right. It is a cash transaction. So the entry is purchase account debit to cash account. Purchase account debit to cash. 40,000, 40,000. 40,000, 40,000. Okay. So write the narration. Don't forget to write the narration. Same sentence you can write. Purchased goods for cash. Okay. Now, sold goods to Suman, December 13th. December 13. December 13. Sold goods to Suman. Akshay, tell me the journal entry. 13, December 13.
Suman account debit sales account.
Very good. Yes, you're right. It is a credit transaction. So sales is always credit. Suman account debtor to sales. Okay. So write the this thing narration. Write the amounts. Draw a line. Okay. Now coming to December 16th. December 16th, it is said that received check from Suman. Okay, you received check from Suman. When you receive check, you give as bank account. Okay, it is not cash account debit. It is bank account debit. When you find check, the word check, the check, that means it is related to bank. Am I right? Check. It is related to bank. So when you find the word received check means It is your bank account that you should debit. Okay, bank account debit, how much? 19,500. Actually, how much he should give us? Give us means the business. It is 20,000. So what about the 500 rupees? It is discount allowed. So here the discount allowed is a loss for whom? For the business. So what is the transaction now? December, what is the date? December 16. December 16, received check. So bank account debit. How much? 19,500. Discount allowed. Account debit. Discount allowed. Account debit 500. To how much? To what? Suman. To Suman account. 20,000 rupees. Okay, this is how the journal entry is. You write the narration, write the amounts, draw the line. Okay, now coming to December 20th. December 20th. Check given to Ashu on account. Check is given. So here it is not the cash given. It is check given. To whom? To Ashu. So Ashu account debtor to bank account. You are not giving cash. You are giving a check. Again, you find the word check. That means it is
bank account.
it is bank account. Very good. So check given. Check is given. So Ashu account debtor to bank account. Ashu account debtor to bank. Ashu account debtor to bank. Then rent paid by check. December 22nd. Rent paid by check. Payment is done. And what is it? It is rent. Rent is an expense. Rent account debit. Then, how is it paid? It is paid by check. So, rent account debtor to bank account. To bank account. Okay. Now, again, see the next one. Deposited into bank. December 23. Deposited into bank. So cash from the business, we are putting it into the bank. So cash reduces with the business and bank is increasing. Bank balance is increasing. So bank account debtor to cash. Okay, no? I hope you understand. From the business, the cash is taken from the business and it is going to the bank. So bank account debtor, bank balance increase. Bank account debtor to cash. Machine purchased from Parikhya, 10,000 rupees. So we have purchased a machine. That's okay. So purchased a machine. It is a what? A fixed asset on December 25. So we use the asset name itself. Machinery, account, debtor. It is a credit transaction. You have purchased an asset on credit to Parikya account. To Parikya account. So please complete the rest 4 transaction. It's time to wind up. Trade expenses, you know, trade expense. It is an expense. So trade expense account debtor to cash. Check issued to Parikya. Now check is given to Parikya. So bank balance reduce. Parikya account debtor to check. To bank. It is not to check, okay? It is to bank. Check issued to Parikya. Parikya account debtor to bank account. Again, paid telephone expenses by check. Paid telephone expenses. So telephone expenses account debtor, expense increase, okay? Telephone expense account debtor to bank account, by check it is. Paid salary, if nothing is mentioned, paid salary. Salary account debtor to cash. Okay, please complete it. See you on Saturday. Okay, see you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.